Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. Testing. What's going on, everybody? We'll give everybody just a couple of minutes here to log in. Looks like we got Nehemiah Sanders in here first. Great to see you on here. Great to see you on here. See if I can turn down the brightness slightly here. I think that's a little better. Actually, here we go. There we go. All right, a couple of minutes to have some people log in, and then we will definitely get started. Great to see you guys. If you're catching this on the replay, this is definitely going to be fun tonight, I think. We'll give it just a couple of minutes here, and then we'll get going. It is coming up on 8:01 right now. But great to see, great to be actually on here on a Friday evening here. It is crazy to think June 7th already here. We got 2 people watching here right now. If you guys can, share the stream out with all the peeps that you know. We'll be getting started in about 4 minutes or so here, about 5 minutes. And this should be a lot of fun to see here. Great to see you guys on here. So far, it looks like we've got Nehemiah in here as well. We got Drew, we got Kim, just a few more, and then we'll get started here. We got 10 peeps in effect. If you guys haven't hit that like button down below, definitely smash that thumbs up. It'll help the video for sure. What I do, Rick Marone, Daniel Hart, what's going on? Let me know you guys can hear me, you guys can see me. Is everything looking good, sounding good? I just want to make sure. Oh, Diesel, is it hard being a food reviewer? Absolutely not. Probably the hardest thing is trying to have enough time in the day to review it all, to be honest. That's probably the hardest thing. But we'll get into a few topics here. We're going to be actually doing a food review during the stream here as well. So this should be a lot of fun. Looking crispy. I feel crispy. I'm having a bad hair day right now. My hair is like so super curly. It's been so humid. It doesn't matter what I do right now. It is what it is. It just means I got to go for a little bit of a haircut trim. So it is what it is. Great to see you on here, Rick Marone. In effect, we got 10 people according to this now, 12. It's going up. Normally, I start this about 5 minutes before the hour. So if people are just getting a notification, they're like, well, shouldn't there be like something like leading up to it? But no, I was running a little bit behind and I got home and I'm like, let me make sure I get set up correctly. So everything is looking good and sounding good here. So great to see you guys on here. Again, we got about 2 minutes to go before we officially get started. Let's see here. David P, how's it going, man? I'm losing my throat already here, my voice. How am I feeling? So today, doing okay. Definitely hanging in there, but I appreciate you being on here, David. Thanks so much. Drink of choice, Drew, is straight up agua. Got a little bit of Arrowhead in here right now. Mountain Spring, keeping it light. Timbo Slice, how you doing? How you doing? I'm definitely, I want to go check out Secret Life of Pets too, Nehemiah. Definitely. I definitely want to see that. I know the wifey always laughs her butt off whenever those trailers come up, and it looks pretty hilarious. Let's see. Jizzle Collins, I've been watching you for years. I'm honestly supposed to be, and honestly, you're supposed to be only, and honestly, let me read that again. I've been watching you for years. I'm honestly supposed you're only at, oh, surprise, probably that I'm only at 20K. It is a marathon, not a sprint. Believe me, I am perfectly okay with where my sub count is right now. It's just an amazing accomplishment in general. I'm so happy to accumulate what I have. So I'm very, very happy with that. Of course, more is always better, naturally. But I'm going against myself, and that's the biggest thing, is always little incremental baby steps to improve. But thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you jumping on here, Jizzle Collins. Daniel Hart, love it. See the new Modern Warfare. Yes, I can't wait to pick that up for sure. I have every single Call of Duty every year. Looking forward to that. Let's see. What to do? Resolutions fulfilled. Elizabeth Ricard's in the house as well. Thanks so much for jumping on. Some of my mods in effect here, along with Drew's food reviews. Thanks so much for being here. And NBA Ryan Lakers fan, thanks so much as well. Great to see you on here. Kenneth Taylor, good night. Ian Connor, stay frosty. You're leaving already. Well, I hope you stay for a little bit. We're going to be getting into a food review in just a minute. And honestly, the shelf life of what I've got right now is probably dwindling as we speak. So I'm going to be getting to this here in just a few minutes. Let's see. Does any of your BKs have a meatless Whopper yet from Timbo Slice? No, but it is coming soon. The Impossible Whopper is definitely stretching out across the country. I think it's in Miami. Couple of other places back east. I believe I got it right now. Nice light blue shirt. This is one of my favorite ones. I've had this shirt forever. It's in a lot of my reviews, a lot of them. All right, we're coming up in about 30 seconds before we officially start here right now. It's about to be 8:05, give or take, 8:06. But great to see you guys on here right now. Drew's Food Reviews, have I tried the Joker and Batman ice cream yet? I have not, but I've seen them in the store. They have a Harley Quinn one too, I believe, Drew. So yeah, crazy, crazy stuff. So we'll have to see about that there. But as we're counting down, let's officially get it started, guys. It is 5 minutes on the dot right now on my counter here right now. Welcome to Peep This Out Reviews. Friday night's live stream is in effect. My name is Ian K, creator, producer, and host of everything you're looking at right now. One-man show. I create what I like to call high-quality foodie features, and I do it with a lot of passion, a lot of gusto, a lot of just creativity. I think I try and put into everything that I do. If you like what you see, definitely consider subscribing. There's brand new content every single week. Live streams more often than not at this time, Friday at 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. If you guys are catching this on the replay, I appreciate you checking that out there. And for those of you watching this live, this is actually going to be in the community tab, most likely around noontime tomorrow morning. Usually the very next day I try to do, unless there's a video coming out. But it's been a busy week. So I think I'm going to put this one out on Saturday, and then we'll get started with all the newer stuff coming this coming week. And also, just to put this on the parking lot list of things, you guys will find in the description box down below ways that you can contribute to the channel should you wish to do so. There's a direct PayPal link, which doesn't take anything out of anything you do decide to donate. But if you decide to do Super Chat here on YouTube, they will be taking at least 30% of whatever you do. So just throwing that out there for you. You've got options. It's the only time you'll hear it in the very beginning. But guys, thank you so much for being here. We are definitely going to be getting down with the food review in just a little bit here. Let's see who else we've got in the chat. It is great to be on here with everybody. Daniel Hart, McDonald's mozzarella sticks or BK? BK all day long. I was not really a super fan of the McDonald's versions when I did those, but the BK version was pretty decent, I have to admit. Will Rang, what up? What it do? What it do? Great to see you on here, man. Kenneth Taylor, no worries. I think you had that cut and pasted for later when you decide to leave at the end of the stream. But it's all good, Kenneth. It's all good. Homie hugs to you. Let's see. Nehemiah, who do you think is going to win the NBA championship? I think it'll be the Raptors. You know, we'll have to see. Golden State's a great team, too. You never know. But we'll have to see. We'll have to see. I guess it would be anticlimactic to have them win it again. Or, you know, they've done it so many times. It would be kind of cool to see the Raptors do it. But we'll see. We'll see. Dylan, how's it hanging tonight? Feeling a bit sick, but definitely pumped to see you live. Thank you, man. Thank you. I'm trying my best to hold everything back from me right now to give you guys some fun stuff here for the next hour. So I can appreciate how you feel right now. It's all good, but great to see you guys on here. We got 24 people in the house right now, only 7 thumbs up. Guys, we got to try and get that at least to the halfway point, maybe 12, 13 thumbs up just to kind of split it, but as close to whoever's watching. If you guys haven't hit that thumbs up down below, do me a solid and help me out, please. That would be awesome. Swarthy Princess, love feedback on the subs, your camera angles, and disclosure of caloric intake or caloric content. You know, I've done that since day one because it's all about balance. And a lot of people say, well, you're reviewing fast food, everything in moderation. Everything that you're seeing is not filmed in succession, where that's like my daily diet, like every single day. So it is spaced out, and I do have stuff kind of filmed ahead of time. And then when things kind of come up, if I get called for something, I kind of mix that in. That's why you may see some reviews that may be a little bit busier during the week than others. And just case in point, this last week, just so you know, Swarthy Princess, it's been a busy one. Let's see, what do we have here? All right, well, aside from the McDonald's worldwide favorite stuff, which I didn't want to let the cat out of the bag last week, but those have actually been trickling out across the country. The Burger King bacon, egg, and cheese, French toast sandwiches, a blast to do. Of course, the McDonald's Grand Mac Extreme bacon burger, and of course, the tomato mozzarella in there as well. And I didn't think I was going to have that one out today. I thought I was going to save that for the weekend, but I decided to just kind of put it out there and start fresh for the week. And to give you guys a little bit more loving in the content feed there as well. In addition to the community tab, which if you guys are not aware of this, they released the Rodeo King again at BK. So for those of you who haven't had that yet, that review was a year ago. So it's one of my more recent ones. So I'm really proud of a lot of the newer stuff that I've done because it's the newer style, the newer format of things. So if you haven't seen that, take a look at the community tab somewhere around wherever you're looking right now, and you'll find that video in effect for you as well. So let's see here. Going down the line, who else do we have on here right now? Let's see. Nehemiah wants to know what flavor of the Batman will be. Probably like a brownie thing, I'm thinking, if I remember correctly seeing that there. Sarah Star Vlogs and Reviews, great to see you on here. Thanks so much for jumping on. I hope PT is going okay for you. I saw a quick blurb on your IG story with the braces coming off for you there. So every little bit is just a one step in that direction for you. So I hope everything is going well for you, but great to see Sarah Star Vlogs and Reviews. And incidentally, Drew's Food Reviews, Sarah Star Vlogs and Reviews, and any of the other creators that you may see kind of checking in and out here, definitely jump on over to the channel, subscribe if you haven't already. It's all about the support here in the foodie community. There's a lot of great content creators out there, and I'm very fortunate enough to know a few of them, some more than others, but we definitely run in the same circle. So really, really cool stuff there. So shout outs to Sarah Star Vlogs and Reviews. Daniel Hart, best mozzarella stick go. Probably Domenico's in Pasadena, California, but for like a mom and pop spot for fast food, probably going to say Arby's, believe it or not. I enjoyed that. I actually reviewed that when I hit 5,000 subscribers way back when. I think that was that. You can find that in the Arby's playlist here on my channel. It was a lot of fun to do. Ed Keaton, better late than never. I appreciate you jumping on here right now. Thanks so much for jumping on. And Scott Matthew, thanks so much for that 99-cent super chat, brother. I appreciate you. 30% of that goes to YouTube. I get what you're doing there. I get what you're doing right there. It's all good. Larry Nguyen, am I a Laker fan? More of a classic Laker fan. I don't know about the newer team. If they're still kind of feeling their oats a little bit there, trying to, grow. So definitely support the hometown teams for sure, but I'm not really like a diehard fan of just the new squad per se. We'll have to see how it goes there. Dylan, any hints on what the review for tonight is? Fourth time around. Let's see if you can figure that one out, Dylan. Fourth time around. I didn't review it. This is not my fourth time reviewing it, but we'll just say fourth time around. I was curious. Let's see. Going down the line. Let's see. Maters, Elizabeth Ricard. Did I miss anything? Nope. You're still in effect here. We're going to get started with the review here in just about 2 or 3 minutes here. All right. Said cheesy bacon fries back from McDonald's. Yes. Originally hailing from Australia. And then that stroopwafel McFlurry, which I'm on the fence to do because I don't really have a lot of luck with cold types of things like that. I've done shakes, obviously, and things like that, but something like that loses its composure quickly. And it's been very hot here in Southern Cali right now. So I'd have to figure out a way to do that. That may be like a late night cheaters cam thing if I'm going to do that one, just to round it out. I guess considering I've done the cheesy bacon fries and now I've done the 2 sandwiches, maybe we'll see about adding that one to the collection next week sometime, just to see. It's been a while since I've had a McFlurry too. Speaking of which, since we're on the topic of McFlurries, what's your favorite flavor of McFlurry? Do you guys like just standard, like the soft serve in a cup? Do you like the Oreo? Do you like the M&M? Any of the other specialty flavors? Have you tried the stroopwafel? I haven't seen any reviews just yet. I know there's a lot of them out there right now, but usually when I'm thinking of reviewing anything, I'm very diligent about this. I do not look at anything until I've decided to get it in the can and on film and I'm done, just to see. So we'll have to see. Casey Kunan, hope you're passing all your testing and rehab for flying colors. Health should always come first. I agree, Casey. And unfortunately, I have a little bit of bad news in that regard, but I also have some good news as well. So I have to do a little bit of follow-up, but it's something that I kind of figured, and I just have to kind of do what I have to do. So I'm trying not to think about it. So this is kind of helping me get through that whole madness the last few days. But ever since I got out of the hospital in January, something hasn't been right from what they found, and may have been the cause of what's been going on with why I was there to begin with. And it's still not quite where it needs to be. So something is kind of going on with me. I don't really quite know just yet, but I've got an appointment with who needs to see me this coming, actually a week from today, next Friday. So I may be on, I may not be on. It depends upon what I need to do for that day. But I'll let you know either way. But I appreciate you very much there. And it's been kind of a stressful week. But that's really what's been helping me pump out and finish my content, and also getting the next couple of reviews pretty much done as well, too. So you have some stuff coming this week. So like I said, there's always stuff that I've got going there to keep it moving. But thank you. Thank you so much for that. Elizabeth Ricard, yes, tomatoes all day long. You already know. You already know. If you guys haven't seen my latest review on the tomato mozzarella chicken sandwich from BK, hailing from Canada. It's available in Canada, but it's Italian-based sandwich. Take a look at that one. I definitely tried to take it for the team because naturally, kind of like, and I've had this conversation with the endorsement. He's a buddy of mine. If you're reviewing something where the actual tomato is not the main ingredient on this thing, it's on the sandwich or whatever you're looking at, it's just an add-on, I don't have a problem removing it, because if you like tomatoes, you'll like what I'm going to say about whatever I'm reviewing that much more. But if you're reviewing something like a BLT, you can't take the tomatoes off of BLT. So with this particular one, it's the tomato mozzarella chicken sandwich. I couldn't review that without the tomatoes. So I haven't seen any comments just yet for that, because it's been kind of a crazy day. So I'm going to be taking a look and seeing what you guys have written on that video, to take a look and see, give you some feedback anyway. But yeah, that's the main thing, is you can't really know exactly, with tomatoes, you have to actually have it on there with something that's in the title with it. So I did what I did. It was an interesting experience. That's all I'm going to say. And, you guys will have to take a look there. So let's see here. Going down the line, we're about to jump into the review here in about less than a minute. Sarah Star Vlogs and Reviews. Thanks, just nervous to improve my range of motion in 3 weeks. Okay, I have to be put back under and go to the scar tissue cleaned out. Okay, I know. Struggle is real, Sarah, believe me, but one thing at a time. Just make sure you're doing your absolute best in PT and really give yourself that range of motion that you're trying to do. I know you're doing everything you can, so putting those prayer hands up for you right now that you won't have to go through any more of that. It's not fun. Kevin says, rattlesnake fries for the win. Someone may be trying to guess what I'm doing right here. Computer Blues, so are the nacho fries. Drew says the Batman ice cream with brownie bites with Batman pieces. Okay, yeah, I figured it was going to be a darker thing for sure. Nathan Harris, sorry, accidentally clicked a comment before I was done before. I know you probably spoke on this when I was in current. But what are your thoughts on being on the iDubbbz Content Cup? That's a pretty funny video, I have to admit. And that, I guess Ian is also his name who runs that channel. I don't have a problem with that at all. I thought it was kind of hilarious when I saw that. So I'm perfectly fine with it. I have nothing against anybody online as long as they're just doing what they're doing in their own way and they're not trying to rip and take anything that I've done and try and use it directly. There's just, you want to be careful with stuff like that. But I have no problem with content where people in their content, they're doing whatever they're doing. It is what it is. I guess bad publicity is better than no publicity, right? I guess if you want to look at it that way. But it was fun. It was fun to check out, if anything. Let's see. All right, I'm going to jump on down here. Let's see. Nehemiah's had to go with my mom to get her hair done. I'm so bored. Let's see. Swarthy Princess, do you do intermittent fasting prior to reviews because your weight seems very good? I do stay active, and considering everything that's been going on with me right now, that's what I have to do at the same time. And I'm okay with that because I'm active anyway. But no, I typically take about maybe 3 or 4 bites of whatever I'm reviewing, and then I take the protein out of what I'm doing, and then I usually mix it with other things, and I use that for other stuff. But I never do combos 9 times out of 10. I never really finish a lot of the bread. I usually kind of strave off the sauces after a while. There are ways to do this without having to really feel like you have to eat all that, because you really don't. I mean, the goal is to give you an idea of what it tastes like, what it looks like, if it's something you'd want to try. It's really up to the individual person if they want to eat the whole thing. That's entirely their decision. But for me personally, I'm all about that balance and trying to keep that fit that's in there. Jackie Hero Food Reviews, great to see you. Thanks so much for jumping on. Great to see you. Larry Nguyen, will you be driving a live stream next week? I was thinking about actually doing, it's been a while since I've been in the car doing that. And there's something that I actually have on order that's going to help hold my phone better the way that I've been doing it. So I'm waiting to get that. And once I do, I'm going to do a little test with it to kind of see how it is. And then we'll see about getting back to doing the drive-through sequences there, because I was balancing my phone off of my rear view mirror with like a clamp and everything. It was crazy. So I want to try and keep it more sturdy and give you that angle that you guys are used to seeing when you watch my videos. I want to try and recreate that a little bit better for you. Favorite McFlurry is the M&Ms. Okay, very cool. That's from Nehemiah there. I'm down with the Oreo. I always love the Oreo stuff. Jackie, let's see, is in Canada. The bun of the sandwich is bigger. Yes, that I'm telling you, the artisan bun, small now. It's small here in the States, and that stuck out on me right away when I lifted it up, when I opened it up. If you guys haven't seen the review yet, price is about the same, but now there's even less bread, but it kind of makes everything look larger, Jackie. So if it's still the same in Canada, you guys definitely have the better version of that, for sure. Drew, we all know how much people, Ian loves tomatoes. You already know. Computer Blue, live videos have ads. Yeah, I'm telling you, did you guys see an ad pop up on the screen right now? Because this is using the new studio beta in effect. So if you guys saw an ad somewhere in here, put a thumbs up. I'm very curious to know if you saw something. We'll have to see if that continues here. That's pretty crazy. Let's see. I'm going to try and go down a little bit further here. Don't have anything locally for Jollibee, just that's relatively close to me, Kevin, but I know that they're out there here in Southern Cali, so I know that eventually I'd like to check that out. But yes, nothing currently close to me here. Liberty Brew Mountain Dew. Haven't seen that yet, Drew. Haven't seen that yet. Let's see in there. All right. I'm going to jump on down real quick here and we'll get caught up. If you guys are asking any questions, Actually, Rick Marone, are you going to be reviewing the Whopper with a donut? Well, we're going to be talking about something after I do this review right now. So it's funny that you mentioned that, because you may remember from last week, that's definitely something that I wanted to talk about, because today is National Donut Day, and I did go to Dunkin' Donuts today. I had my $2 happy hour special, cold brew, half mocha, half banana split, and then I got a maple bar as a free donut because it's National Donut Day, and I kind of caught up on a little bit of content. I'm trying to just decompress my brain from thinking about everything I've been thinking about. So it was kind of cool to zone out for a bit on that there. So it looks like you guys are giving me the thumbs up that you have seen. All right, no ads for Rick, but okay, I'm seeing thumbs up that there may be something in there. Kevin, adult beverage of choice. It's not necessarily an adult beverage because it's something I've had pretty much since like my early college years, just rum and Coke. I'm pretty standard. I like a little rum in my straight Mexican Coke, by the way, not just the high fructose American Coke. It's got to be the bottled Coke in a cup and then mix it with some Bacardi or Captain Morgan, one of those. Arkham figures from Mr. Rob DeRoca. Yes, they are the series up over here. All right, I wish someone on YouTube would review the Bloomin' Onion Fried Chicken from Outback. Yeah, Rye the Stunner. I haven't seen anybody do that either, by the way. And it's been a while since I've been to Outback. So speaking of food reviews, I think it's time to get into this right now. So some of you may have kind of picked up on fourth time around, because I was very curious about having these. It's been a minute since I have, and these are still kind of warm, give or take. And yep, this looks like it's still warm as well too. Okay, good. Well, if you guys remember, maybe I want to say a little over 2 years ago, they were test marketing something at Taco Bell back in Irvine, California here, right south of where we live here in Pasadena. And it was a first for them too there. And apparently, if you guys remember, they were testing fries. Now, they went on to become the Nacho Fries, naturally, and the Nacho Fries Bel Grande. Something that we really just kind of took the fast food industry by storm, at least from Taco Bell. And I didn't think there was such a huge thing back then, but I was one of the first ones at the time to do the test market on them to give it a try. So about a year or so later, they finally came out officially, and I reviewed those. That was what I put on there. I did the initial, I think it was the loaded nacho fries, I think they called it, but then it became Bel Grande. So I changed my thumbnail to kind of reflect some of that. They were testing a lot of different things. It was $1 for a pretty nice sized portion of them. And when they came out officially, it became to be like, I think $1.29 or something like that for just a few fries. I didn't think the value was super, super high, although I liked them. They tasted exactly the same, which was really awesome. Shout outs, happy birthday to Derek in the house. Thanks so much, Derek Levesque. Got my free cup of coffee Wednesday for a birthday. The Dunk app is awesome. Yes, that is very cool, man. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Derek. Happy birthday to you, Mr. Levesque. Trying to carry a tune. All right. So with that said, loaded nacho fries for the win. No, definitely not doing the loaded nacho fries, because I am going to be hitting up some food after this here. I'm actually waiting for the wifey to get home. But Philly Feet in the house, thanks so much for jumping on here right now. I wanted to get just a standard one just to kind of give it a go again with some nacho cheese sauce. And fortunately, this actually feels a lot bigger than I remember. I don't know if you guys can see right up over here. That's the other container. It's exactly the same size as this. I probably should have brought it down to show you, but they're finally packing these a little bit more. Now, this local Taco Bell where I got these at, actually, these are a little bit more expensive. They're $1.59, which personally for me, I think that's just a little much still for what this is. But they smell exactly the same. Actually, a little bit more sour creamy for some reason. Yeah, that feels more like a little bit of sour cream. But the typical bold Mexican bold Mexican spices. And we have a little side of cheese sauce in there. So incidentally, guys, I'm working on my lighting still. So I'm going to be changing some stuff in the background here in the near future. So this is going to give you a little bit of a different ambiance. But so far, so good. We got everything on lock here right now. Dylan would have never have guessed nacho fries. You know, honestly, I was thinking about doing something donut related, but there was really nothing that I really felt like I wanted to have for that. But with nacho fries, guys, these were out like 3 months ago. This is like the 4th time that Taco Bell has brought these back. They literally bring these back once every other quarter, it feels like. So twice a year, they've been doing that. Why they don't just leave these on the menu, I don't know. But considering how popular they are, especially with nacho cheese sauce, we're going to give this a go here and see. So we're going to try this, and let me see if I can pull one up. Oh, that one is dusted very nicely. I don't have my autofocus on because I want to keep myself focused here. So I'm not going to go too close because I hate when things come up this close and you can't see any detail whatsoever. But as you can see, bold Mexican spices, so they say. It's the returning nacho fries. Is the fourth time a charm? We're about to find out right now. Of course it is. Very potatoey. These are pretty thick. I don't want to hold it too far away because it's going to be blurry. But as you can see, take a look at that right there. Very thick potatoey. Nice pseudo nacho. A little bit of like little barbecuey for some reason. I mean, it's got a little bit of that vibe, but it definitely is tasty, guys. The fries, these are pretty good. Thick, says Sarah Star Vlogs and Reviews. Definitely pretty tasty here. Let me grab, I'm probably going to just eat these with you while we're doing the stream here. Let's do a little dunk action. Badunk-a-dunk. Cheese sauce. Fairly warm. Here we go. Looking very tasty. Delicious. Wow. I love the nacho cheese sauce at Taco Bell. I know it's fake cheese, but it is so freaking delicious. A little bit of heat that I'm getting from it. Man. That is delicious. I'm glad they're back. And I'm sure we'll see a few other reviews of the Nacho Fries Bel Grande, even though I think just about every food reviewer under the sun has reviewed them already. Sometimes when you go back to the well, it's a different experience. This is exactly the same from what I remember the first time around for the test market, and then when I did them again. When I actually reviewed them when they came out officially, there wasn't nearly as many in the container here. So I think your mileage may vary depending upon where you get them, but not bad for $1.59. Ed, have I reviewed anything from Shake Shack? Yes, I do have a Shake Shack playlist that has a few different things in it. Not bad, not bad. Joey's World Tour in effect here right now. Joey, thanks so much for jumping on. Great to see you guys on here right now. Again, like, share, comment, and subscribe. Great to see you, Joey, my friend. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I think you have like a gaming channel thing going from what I'm hearing and seeing. Let's go for another one of these here right now. These are pretty good. They're a little on the slight soggier side, and naturally with all that cheese there in effect right now. So bomb. So bomb. Digging it. Is that the real Joey? Inquiring minds want to know. All right. A couple more on these, and we'll give it a rating. Wow. All right. I am glad these are back. It's been a minute since I've had them. The last time I actually had these is when I reviewed them that first time. I didn't get them again after that when they came back. But it's been a long time since I've had it, so this feels like a new experience for me. They're really good, though. They really are. All right. All right, one more. So I'm going to be doing some dinner after, so hang on. Very good. All right, so rating-wise, they're like an 8. I mean, I usually give more 8s if they're way above average, and these are definitely way above average. Unfortunately, there's plenty on the inside of this here. Just the container looks like it's a little on the small side. Why they don't have like a large side of these, it's just either this or the Bel Grande versions. They really should just have more of these. I guess they just want you to buy more of the $1.29, $1.59, whatever it is. The price has gone up slightly every time they come out with these again. So it is what it is. But solid, guys. Definitely solid there. You can't go wrong with the flavor. And I think it's one of the better fries out there, fast food. And from technically a quote-unquote Mexican restaurant fast food style, it's kind of nice to have an option that's out there too. But like I said, they should keep them on the menu. I think taking them away for a few months and then bringing them back and simply saying, oh, we're back, we missed you, whatever it is. It hasn't been that long. So, I would like to see them, really kind of stay out here a little bit longer. Just keep them on the menu. Seriously, I don't really know. Let's see here. Going down the line. Let's see here. All right. Ride the Stunner. I hate it when someone is a year late in reviewing something that puts new in the review. Look, I can't speak for anyone else about that, as I'm being reminded about Dark Phoenix coming out tomorrow on my phone here right now, which I will be watching. That's what I'm going to be watching tomorrow night. I can't wait for that. If it's new for people that haven't actually reviewed it, it's new for them. So that's kind of what it is there. So I have nothing against that whatsoever there. But everyone's got their opinions, of course, with all of that. All right. Let's see here. Let's see. Drew, Sarah Stars is going to review fried Oreos for a video since we don't have Sonic. That's up in Canada. Soggy wet fries from Kevin. Yeah, they were, but they're tasty, though. They're definitely tasty. Elizabeth, I get so annoyed when an item is released and a review is still put new in the title card. Like I said, that's the main reason. That's the main reason for that. If they've never done it, it is what it is. Shawnee Mac, Ian the God, I appreciate you jumping on, man. Thanks so much for being here. It's great to see you. Love recognizing all my peeps from back in the day as well. It's great to see you guys on here. Ride the Stunner, a lot of people put new in the BK Chicken Parmesan return recently. If they've never done it, though, it's definitely new for them. And actually, there is some new versions of it. So as long as they're doing anything other than the crispy version, you know, spicy, I think they had, you can get it that way anyway. But the grilled one was new. That's why I wanted to do it that way for sure. Brian's Kodak, I'm going to watch Women's World Cup in France on TV. Nice, very cool. Even when trying the original crispy version. Tasty bread, only if you would lose weight as fast as you can eat that food. You know, balance. It's all about balance. If you're active more often than not, you're going to have that metabolism to keep it in check too. So Matt Stoney, for example, I mean, that guy is a beast. I can only imagine what his regimen is outside of what he eats, because that guy is tiny, but he can really put it away. Those competitive eaters, I don't know how they do that stuff. I can't do that to my body. I can't fathom it, you know, but I respect the game and I respect the people that do it for sure. Randy Santel, Atlas, you know, when he does his thing, all that stuff there, it's awesome stuff. He's a cool dude, by the way. He's a really cool dude. Let's see here, going down the line. Swarthy Princess, hit the like button. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. We got 48 people in the house watching here right now, 22 thumbs up. We're a little bit less than halfway with the thumbs up compared to people watching right now. So if you haven't smashed that like button, definitely consider doing so. Let's see, going down the line. Harvest salad from Computer Boo is good. Yeah, I like when BK did with the chicken fries. You know, the chicken fries, those are pretty tasty. We haven't had a new flavor of that in a while, to be honest there. And I'm really kind of waiting for whatever's next in that category. Del Taco Nachos or Taco Bell Nachos. Wow, they're both really good, but I'd have to go with Taco Bell because the flavor is classic to me. But Del Taco does a pretty good job. They're loaded queso nachos. I've actually done a version of that. Very, very tasty. Let's see. Kenneth Taylor is asking, Burger King come back with a limited Oreo shake. Will I drink that? Asking questions there. I've definitely reviewed that. Taco Bell's fake movie trailer for these are a little excessive. Yes, I think that's like the third or fourth thing now that they're doing differently with this, Elizabeth. They're kind of beating this to death with these fries. There's a lot of marketing dollars going into that, definitely. Rye, I want to know when the Popeyes chicken sandwiches are coming out. They're supposed to go National Memorial Day. Actually, they have in a lot of places. Here on the West Coast, we actually have a coming soon over the po' boy on the menu here. The last couple of things I've seen at my Popeyes that just opened up here locally shows it as coming soon. Like, it doesn't say what's coming soon. It just says this new po' boy is coming soon. But obviously, we know it's the chicken sandwiches. But I've already got my little birds out for that. So have no fear when that does finally show. You never know. It may even be filmed already. You never know. Keep you guessing. Keep you guessing. Jonathan Langford, as I'm touching my beard right when I'm reading this comment here, what do you use on your beard? Pretty much just shampoo, and I'm always very clean, to be honest. I don't really do anything crazy. Although I will say this. Sometimes when I put gel in my hair or something like that, sometimes when I'm done with it, I'll kind of like, you know, go down this way just to kind of keep things together because I have to go for a haircut. So nothing really crazy. I know there's always a thing about, you know, beards being really coarse and, you know, that type of thing. But, you know, I haven't had any complaints from the wifey or anything like that. And I guess my hair is still pretty fine, you know, in terms of just everything. So I'm cool with it. Now, Myers, they took it off the menu and put it back permanently. Ed Keaton, yes, saw Godzilla actually on opening night, the night before it officially came out on Thursday. I saw one of the first shows and I loved it. It was just a fantastic film, really, really awesome. Didn't hate the first one. Wasn't really a super fan of the first one. I didn't think Godzilla was enough, was in it enough. But I really enjoyed Godzilla 2. It was really, really fantastic, with the exception of some of the characterization of the humans, and whatever their motivations were was a little whatever. But the battles were amazing. Everything was really, really cool. Do I have a Chinese supermarket near you? Not necessarily near me, but we do have someone not far from me. Drew, am I going to try winged flavors? I was thinking about that. I've seen a couple of things out there. It doesn't seem different enough, aside from just some of the spice and flavoring, to look any different visually, though, Drew. That's the only thing. I mean, I guess it would be kind of cool to take a look, but I'm not too sure if I'm going to get back there or not. Let's see. Larry Nguyen, will you go back to the Hat and do the food review? Not sure what I would get if I did go back there, considering all the main stuff I've done. They have some other stuff on there, but they're known for their pastrami, and I wanted to make sure I did the pastrami and the pastrami fries, the chili cheese fries. I'm not sure, Larry, if I decide to do it. False advertising for Elizabeth Ricard. YouTube food reviews are serious business. It can be looked upon that way. Now, look, let me just say, I like using the marketing stuff from a lot of the fast food companies. I like to intersplice that with my stuff. And a lot of people will say, well, you're just making a commercial for this company. First of all, A, it's the way I love to do things. And B, if I was making a commercial for them, it would be a sponsored video. You'd see something in the very beginning of my content. There'd be something in the description box, which there usually isn't. It's just me wanting to give you a little bit above and beyond what I think a review should show. And I think it kind of adds a layer of just funness to it, of just something like polish, just because it has a little bit of the commercial in there. So what you see in the commercial, naturally, the main reason is because I want you to see the sandwiches of how they're advertising them, and then what I'm getting. And if you think it looks the same or not, you're going to tell me in the comments. But I love when people get all crazy about stuff like that, and they start accusing me of being bought off by these companies and, quote unquote, golfing with CEOs, Elizabeth. I don't mind you saying that, but it's hilarious with stuff like that. So Buzz7332 just got off work and made the chat. Thanks so much for jumping on, man. I appreciate you. Thanks so much for doing what you do and being where you are, and also because you're local as well as you're off right now. So thanks so much for jumping on. Great to see you on here. Let's see. Cheesy bacon fries from McDonald's are back. They are definitely back. Part of the worldwide favorites menu. Have I tried the new Twix shake from Burger King? Yes, 6 or 12. I definitely have. Just so you guys know, before you ask any questions, and hopefully I'll get to them, I'm trying to get to everything there. Do a search in a separate window on YouTube for whatever it is that you think I may have done. Chances are I've done it already. I've got like 900 pieces of content on my channel here right now. So virtually everything that's come out, mostly, 9 times out of 10, you're probably going to see that I've reviewed it already. But yes, definitely did the Twix shake recently. Actually, before it came out national, about 3 weeks ago, roughly, give or take. Let's see. Beard Gang, big homie, welcome to the Beard Gang. Philly Feet, thanks so much for jumping in, man. Thank you, as well as being hashtagged in with the group here, Beard Gang, obviously. Is that Bread Gang? It's supposed to be Beard Gang, I think. I'm going to have to get going. Working OT in the morning. Enjoy your night, everyone. Thanks so much for jumping on Sarah Star Vlogs and Reviews. Again, she also live streams on Saturdays more often than that as well. Make sure you turn on notifications. And if you guys are subscribed to Sarah, definitely you have stuff to look forward to, as well as the live streaming that she does on Saturdays as well. But Sarah, hopefully you saw this before you jumped off right now. I appreciate you jumping on for a little bit. We got about 20 or so minutes left. Let's see here. Anud, great to see you. Happy to see you as well. Hope everything is going okay for you in your neck of the woods over there. I'm doing somewhat okay. Great to see you on here. And incidentally, guys, happy National Donut Day. Speaking of which, let me just segue into this right now. If you guys remember last year, and I wanted to I was thinking about putting something in the community tab, but because of the video coming out today, I didn't want to have anything extra added in. Do you guys remember when I did the Whopper Donut? This is the marketing from the Whopper Donut from last year that I had sitting up behind me right now. Essentially, the Whopper was on the inside of this. This is a clean one that they gave me. But basically, the Whopper Donut, it was essentially just a Whopper with a hole in the middle of it. It wasn't anything crazy to speak of there. But the big draw with this is the hole that they made in the middle with this little cylinder. They basically took that and called it the slider. This is basically a Whopper donut slider, or just a Whopper slider here. And I know it's not really focused in, but it just says here, when I grow up, I want to be a Whopper. So basically the middle of the Whopper they took out and did that there. So there was only one location here in California, and it was in Southern California. I want to say it was in the Roland Heights, Hacienda Heights area here in Southern Cali, where I did this. But I drove out there when they opened and basically explained the guy them what I did. I gave him my business card, and they just said, yeah, that'll be fun to do. I just wanted to make sure I get this to go with it there. But the Whopper donut to celebrate National Donut Day, and I thought they might do something with that again this year, something to that effect, but I guess not. But this was a lot of fun to check out, a lot of fun to do. Incidentally, if you guys actually took advantage of any of the promos today, whether it's Dunkin' Donuts, whether it's Krispy Kreme, they were giving out free donuts, drop here in the, I'm looking at this side because I see my chat window over here, wherever you guys are seeing it. Let me know what donut you got today. Let's have a little conversation about what you think your favorite donut is and why, and which donut did you get? Where did you get it? Let's see what people have to say about their little donut experiences on National Donut Day. Terry, stay frosty. Love your fast and fluent reviews. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Kenneth Taylor, you're the man. You are the man, Kenneth. I appreciate you. Philly Feet, big question. Who is rumored to play the next Batman? It's Robert Pattinson, confirmed, apparently. Looking forward to seeing what he's going to do. What is the review for today? Larry, you just missed it, and I think you were logged in the very beginning, too. But you will find out in the morning on the replay for the Nacho Fries. I'll just give it away for you, just in case you're tuning back in. Let's see here. Drew, I sold out. Sold out to the man. Too funny. Too funny. Jack, then try going one, find a different Lay's, chips, or Oreo. Maury cannot, let's see, and cannot waiting you review it. Let's see here. Elizabeth, I remember the trend of reviewers using hashtag non-sponsored. I read it as non-spoon, no spoons for a bit, and was lost as heck. Yes, sometimes you just have to put it out there like that. But hey, you know what? If some people think that it's a sponsored type of video, I guess I could be considered. That's flattering to me because what I'm trying to do is put as much quality into what I'm putting out there. So I don't mind the comments. I don't mind people talking about it, because if people are not talking about something about your content, then you haven't quite made it to that point, in my opinion. But whether they're talking good about you, they're talking bad about you, regardless of whatever it is, if you're causing a conversation, that's a good thing. So I'm cool with that. I'm really cool with that. Let's see. So yeah, Sarah Star looks like she may have dropped off. Jackie is saying good night to her. Ride the Stunner, probably way better than Tony Tom's. Tony's old streams. I haven't seen anything what's up with Tony lately, to be honest there. But I hope he's doing okay. Alex from Discord, bro, could you stick a donut? No, nice, bro. Nice, Alex. Bus, we are a week away from the visit. Yes, I know, Galaxy's Edge. I'll definitely look forward to meeting you somewhere. Check out the new land. Definitely going to try and make it over there for sure, Bus, once I get the okay. I'm already locked in with my reservation, so at least that is ready to go. I have an appointment. We'll see what happens here. Kenneth Taylor, have you been hearing or seeing Matt Zion lately? Just a little bit here and there on social media, but not actually physically spoken in a while. I know that he's very busy doing his thing. He's got a lot of crazy, awesome content that the Reckless Eating crew always does as well. But everyone is really just pumping out material lately. So we're all kind of like just hammering it out and doing our thing. Let's see. Jackie, last year I did a vid from Tim Hortons donut breakfast sandwich. Cool. I'm going to have to take a look at some of that past stuff that you may have done, Jackie. I'd like to see that. To see what that donut sandwich looks like there. And I guess it makes sense because those places, they have donuts and all that stuff too. So it's kind of like, the Dunkin' Donuts of Canada, so to speak, I guess, right? Let's see. Tara, you should try the pork floss donut as a review. Very popular in Hong Kong, different parts of Asia. Oh, that sounds interesting. Definitely sounds interesting. Let's see here. Let me scroll down just a little further. Elizabeth Ricard, sugar cookie here for me. I'm definitely a fan of sugar cookies from Mickey D's. I'm definitely a fan of that. Kenneth likes to eat donuts. Mr. Bubtube, do you want the Whopperito to come back? I would like to see that again, to be honest. That would be pretty good. I enjoyed reviewing that with Reckless Eating. It was a lot of fun to do back then. And my contact at the time definitely made that happen, and it was fun to review that with Matt. Let's see. Larry Nguyen had the cheesecake donut from Krispy Kreme. Very nice. Okay. The Joey account says I didn't get a chance to get one. Elizabeth Ricard. Let's see. What's up with Drew? No donuts today from Drew. Yeah. Wow. What happened with that? Derek Levesque. Ian is secretly a BK CEO. It's a cover. It's a cover completely. What I do here on YouTube is a complete cover. Philly Feet. Okay, I had no idea about the National Donut Day when I see eating a donut. Strawberry, I'm telling you, blueberry with light icing, that sounds pretty good as well. I'd like to try and have the taste test of Burger King's limited time Twix milkshake. Highly recommend that one, was a tasty one to do. Let's see. Supposedly works in the comic book store now and follows his son around for food delivery routes. Oh, interesting. Interesting, interesting. I think I'm talking about probably from Tony, right? From Old Nerd Reviews, from Raya the Stunner there. Hello from Venezuela. Thanks so much for checking in, Jose Manuel Paez Jimenez. Paez Jimenez. I hope I said that correctly, Jose. Thank you so much for jumping on. He loves my reviews. I appreciate you saying that. I appreciate you checking out my content. Have a lot of fun putting it together, and I love it when you guys all comment back, and especially from people way out of the area completely. It's always amazing. That blows me away whenever I see stuff from other countries. But that's just so cool. Thank you. Thank you so much. Let's see. Swarthy Princess secret menu reviews. We are curious. We have to see about doing some secret menu stuff here. A nude. Everything is going better. Called me about this morning. They're going to reopen my doing a test to understand. Cool. Very good. Very good. I'm very happy for you if you've got stuff moving in the right direction for what you've got going on in nude. Absolutely. That's always good stuff. And again, hearts and prayers go out to you there for what you are continuing to go through there. Larry Nguyen, you are cool. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you. You're cool. You're cool with the 3 cool emojis with the sunglasses. Let's see. Going down the line. Elizabeth Ricard, yeah, BK, new Whopperito without the H. That's why it's new, because there's no H in it, Elizabeth. I know you misspelled that. Derek liked the Whopperito. It was a different lower carb option. Very cool, very cool. Let's see. Tomatoes are all about the squirt. Eric Reynolds. Yes, I realized when I was watching that footage back after I did that, it's the first thing that came to mind because, man, that first bite, oh, God, it was nasty. It was just nasty. Sometimes it really gets to me, and that's what really got to me. So, Billy Benson, why do you keep skipping me? I apologize, my friend. My chat moves kind of quick here. I'm trying to keep up with it just a little bit, but I appreciate you hanging with me still. I'm glad I can see that comment at least. So thanks so much for jumping on here right now. Eric Reynolds, tomatoes are all about the squirt, which we just talked about. You already know. Drew, I was still full from my 30 White Castles. You know, I saw you did that, Drew. I have to watch that and see how far in you got. And if you actually ate all 30, God bless you, because, yeah, you're a better man than I. I'm going to have to take a look and see. Don't give it away. Don't give it away, but I got to see. Philly Feet, are you excited about NFL season forthcoming? You know, it is what it is. It's like, you know, we're back at it again. You know, we'll have to see how it goes here. But of course. Let's see. Dan Madeline, this chat is special. It's special because all of you guys are here and you're hanging with me on a Friday night because you have choices, and I appreciate you checking with me right now. A grown man eating nacho fries and cheese sauce. 4th time out, by the way, guys. Technically, I guess it's my 3rd time having these officially on camera. With a somewhat official review, I guess you could say, even though I've done it already. But thanks so much for jumping on here. You guys are definitely special. Billy Benson, stop skipping me. I think we got to you there. You already know. I got you. Not to worry. Not to worry. Ride the Stunner, McDonald's international menu is boring. It's just a bacon cheeseburger, a chicken sandwich, cheese fries that we already had, and the stroopwafel McFlurry is the only interesting thing. So yeah, I may have to give that a shot just to kind of give it a go. But there'll be a lot more coming down the road. Like I said in my initial review of the Grand McExtreme Bacon Burger, I think it's just the beginning of what's to come. Even though the signature crafted burgers are gone, they have a lot more international they can bring here and rotate every so often. So I don't think we're ever going to be out of choices outside of the regular stuff. It's just that official product line is gone. So we'll have to see. But worldwide favorites is it. We'll have to see. Let's see. 6 or 12. Have you tried Subway's new sandwiches? No, I don't eat at Subway, and I haven't for many years. I won't go there, won't review there. It's just not my thing. My previous professional life, that's all I would really eat. And once that was done with, I was like, I would never want to have another Subway sandwich again. I don't care what they come out with. Nothing against them personally. I'm just sick of it. I can't do it. Dylan, what is the perfect pizza? Deep dish, thick, crunchy crust. I'm really a fan of not just Papa John's. I was thinking right now because of the garlic sauce, but the actual pizza crust at Little Caesars. I love the deep dish pizza at Little Caesars. Every so often, I do indulge in that lunch special for $5. Usually no pepperoni. I like just cheese pizza, and I just like to kind of relax and just find a nice comfortable spot wherever it is. and just enjoy that, catch up on content. I just love the Little Caesars lunch promo once in a while. But like I've mentioned before, we have a spot here locally called Domenico's in Pasadena up on Washington Boulevard, which is probably some of the bombest pizza out there. And I love it. For the last 25 plus years, I've been eating there. It's really, really good. Sabres fan, shout outs from upstate New York. Huge fan. Thank you, man. I appreciate you jumping on here right now. Shout outs to Sabres fan from New York. Thank you so much. My alma mater. I hail from Queens, New York, from back in the day. Back east. It's been years since I've been out here in Southern Cali, but I moved out when I was 11 years old in 1984. Do the math. You'll figure out how old I am right there. But yes, great to have you on here, Sabre fan. I love seeing all the peeps that show up on the daily, and you guys definitely, all the familiar people. It really warms my heart to know that you guys really take an interest in what I put out there, what you're seeing, and I'm very happy to do it for you guys. Like I said, it's more of like a rite of passage for me to be able to create and do the things I do, and I have a blast doing it. So thank you for the kind words, Sabre fan. And I'm a huge fan of you as well as that avatar. Just you guys have some really creative names and avatars for yourselves, and I love all the familiarity. Like Derek Levesque, which incidentally, again, happy birthday to you. Definitely love the Patriots avatar on you as well too there. But really, really awesome stuff coming out of the community here on YouTube, here on my channel. Let's see, 6 or 12. Have I tried 7-Eleven's Meat Lovers Pizza? I have not, but a buddy of mine that I work out with, actually the best man who was in my wedding when I got married, my buddy Sean, we actually would usually get a slice of pizza at 7-Eleven, sometimes after the gym with a drink, and kind of chill outside 7-Eleven, like real sketchy, like, 1 in the morning having a slice of pizza and like, a soda or something like that and talking about whatever. So it's been a minute since I've had that from anything pizza related from 7-Eleven. Philly Feet, do we have a Checkers or Rallies? I've actually done a couple of Rallies stuff. It's actually Rallies out here in Southern Cali, but nothing really extremely that sticks out as being amazing from when I reviewed it there. The triple bistro burger I tried, which was very salty, I remember. I haven't really had a lot of good luck at Rallies when I've gone. A couple of things here and there have been okay. Some of the chicken nugget stuff there, but I have to do like, something grand that comes out that looks interesting. I'll probably get back over there. For sure. Bus, yes, Quiznos does still exist. Togo's is definitely around. I've got a review out that came out recently from the Turkey Bistro, which was really, really tasty. To check out one of the new pretzel sandwiches and the pretzel rami, the pastrami, which was amazing. That's my favorite thing to get there, for sure. Ride the Stunner. Let's see. Oh, by the way, from Bus, Quiznos, I think the only thing I've done from Quiznos was the lobster roll. I want to say that was like 2 years ago now. But roughly 2 years ago. That was pretty good. I actually like that thumbnail, by the way. All the foodie close-ups and everything like that, which if you guys have noticed, I'm kind of migrating my style on my thumbnails just a bit to kind of make things kind of not so uniform anymore. Just kind of, changing things up just slightly here. Ride the Stunner is the pretzel stuffed crust, Little Caesars for the win. Yes, that's bomb. That was really, really, really good stuff. Always really good stuff. Yes, Mr. Bub2, bring back the Grand Mac. They have to do the fresh beef version of that. I'm waiting for it. I will definitely review that again with the fresh beef if they do that. They really need to, it's long overdue. I thought when they brought the Grand Mac back again, it was going to be that, but it is what it is. Les Golfer, 28 years old. Well, that was back in 2001-ish, I think, give or take from me. Let's see here. Cornels in Dina from Yoham. I got to go review that. Larry Nguyen, where are you from? Pasadena, California. Okay, if you can try the cheese sticks from BK since it got shut down. Okay, I cannot try the BK. Okay, so you couldn't try the BK. There's got to be more than one BK around you, hopefully. To give that a go. Let's see. Dylan, sounds like the ideal pizza eating experience. I love deep dish. Yes, I definitely, like I said, Little Caesars holds a special place in my heart. I love reviewing whenever they come out with stuff. Although I did actually miss that 5-meat treat, or that, they brought it back again. I just couldn't get to do it in time. And I know it's still out there right now, but I just have no desire to check it out. But they're testing a lot of different pizzas around the country. There's just nothing here to do it. All right. Can we do... Jeff Beal, can you do a video for your fast food restaurant ranks? Not sure if you're familiar, but a big YouTube trend. I've seen a few do that, but a lot that have done it. And I don't know. I don't know about that, to be honest there. I know that I have a particular type of content that I do on my channel, not actually for the reviews, but maybe we'll see about doing something in the near future and try and change it up just a little bit there. I can't guarantee it's something recent because I already have a lot in the can and stuff coming, but we'll have to see, if anything, there. Let's see here. Going down the line. Bus 7332 for the next review, $9.99. That may actually take care of one of any future pizza coming out there, Bus. I appreciate the super chat donation from you. Thank you so much, man. That is really awesome. I appreciate it. Any little bit that you guys put towards the channel, believe me, goes right back into it, right as well, because that's where it should be going. And anything that you guys want to see naturally there, if there's a lot of people that are requesting these types of things, I try and do it as well. But again, thank you so much if you guys do click that super chat, as well as any PayPal donation, which I'll be able to check after the fact on my phone. You guys will be in the show notes. If you're watching this on the replay, you're going to see that now. So thank you so much for being an official sponsor of the channel tonight. So far, we've got, I believe, Scott Matthew and Bus7332. So thank you so much for that. And I'll add anybody else to the list who wishes to be in the description notes down below. So thank you so much for that. Yes, Drew, pretzel rami does rock. It's awesome. The pretzel buns are amazing. I'd love to see them bring back the Grand Mac 6 or 12. Believe me, that would be something to see with the fresh beef. I'm really, really excited to try that. Miguel Flores likes the beer. Thank you, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. No hair coloring, no dye. This is all my natural color, everything. Everybody always asks me. My hair tends to be darker, but it's more reddish here and blonde. I got all kinds of crazy stuff. I guess I'm kind of like a pirate, I guess. Arr. Derek, yes, I do remember Blimpie. They actually have them. There's one in San Dimas, I believe, California here. Happy National Donut Day to Pumpkinhead Guy 101. And you know what? Actually, it's been a minute since I watched that movie. Lance Henriksen, Pumpkinhead, the original one, the OG. That's a good movie, actually. But happy National Donut Day to you as well. Thanks so much for the well wishes on that one. Derek Leveske, the Grand Mac was awesome. They should make the Big Mac permanently and get rid of the tiny one they use. Yeah, I don't consider the Big Mac that's been out forever big at all. It's pathetically bready and there's hardly any meat to it there. It's just you're eating a lot of bread, cheese, and sauce, and that's just no bueno. No bueno. Elizabeth Ricard, I'm one of those weirdos that wants Pizza Hut to bring back the hot dog. You know what, Elizabeth, I thought they were going to do that. I've actually kind of been waiting for another hybrid type of pizza from Pizza Hut. And you'd think that with summer rolling around, they would kind of go back to the well on that or try something a little different because there's so much overseas that they do, especially with Pizza Hut for sure. Swarthy Princess, yes, hit the like button. I'm seeing it up over here. Thanks so much. I appreciate you reminding that as well. We got 40 thumbs up and 42 people watching right now. That is an amazing situation. If anyone is just voyeuristically checking in, and I see you out there, believe me, I see you. It's a magic camera that I have here. Hit that thumbs up down below. It would definitely help. Even if you're not commenting and you're just watching because you're curious, that's okay too. You know, it's all good. It's YouTube. This is a voyeuristic platform. Let's see. Going down the line here. Mark Young, super chat donation. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate that as well. Thank you. Of course, you are going to be in the show notes at the end as well, too. I'll make sure if you guys watching this on the replay, you're going to see that down below. But again, to all my amazing sponsors of the channel tonight, thank you for feeling the need to put that out there. I appreciate that greatly. Thank you so much. Chris Wilson, you tried the Fruit Loops donuts. Yes, I did that actually when they first came out, right before they went pretty much everywhere. I think I did that about a week before it came out nationally. With some of my contacts for Carl's Jr. back then. But take a look at the Carl's Jr. playlist. That was a blast to do. I actually revisited them again on live stream. And that one was actually an on-location stream at a park, I think I was, when I did that. And I actually was set up the camera tripod right at the top of my car, which was a lot of fun to do. I had people walking by like, what is this fool doing here right now? But it was really fun. Let's see. Nice collection there from Pumpkinhead. Yes, I got a lot to look at behind me. There's a lot going on, I know. There's a lot to go with there. Team STC Donnie, what it do? I appreciate you jumping on here right now and all the love and support that you guys are putting out there with the emojis, the thumbs up. Swarthy Princess, I see the three of you lined up right there. Thank you so much. Let's see here. Going down the line. Larry Nguyen, do like the TV show Knight Rider? Yes, classic back in the day. Which incidentally, guys, and this is really a sad thing, and I know that we're rounding out the stream here in just a few minutes. Apparently, they have canceled Swamp Thing already. They're not renewing it for season 2. When I saw that it was canceled, I'm like, are they going to air the episodes? Because I want to see the rest of them. They shortened it from 13 episodes to 10 episodes, and it premiered last Friday, and it was awesome. I mean, it was so awesome. I'm really shocked as to why they canceled it. And apparently what the rumor is going around why it's canceled is because of certain tax credits where they filmed this, wherever it's filmed. I think it's North Carolina. I think it's North Carolina, North or South Carolina, but wherever they're filming it there, some deal fell through and Warner Brothers is eating more of the cost. So instead of about 40 million going back to Warner Brothers in taxes, which would basically cover a good chunk of the budget for the series, it was knocked down to about 12 million. So Warner Brothers is having to cough up about 30 plus million on its own to keep that going there. So that's part of the reason, unless something changes or they just find a way to relocate it. I really hope they do something with Swamp Thing to kind of bring that back, because that pilot episode was so awesome. I mean, I can't talk more highly about it. If you guys like James Wan, the Conjuring universe, Annabelle, he's a producer for that whole universe. It's got such a level of authenticity and the fright factor and the fear and just the overall feeling. The horror aspect is just awesome on it. So I can't talk more highly about it. I really hope they do something with it. But really check out that pilot episode if you haven't already. It's really very well done. And it's more of a serious take on the original movie from Swamp Thing, which is a cult classic of mine I was talking about last week with Adrienne Barbeau and the rest of them in there. It was really, really good. So I really am looking forward to at least these 10 episodes, if that's all it is. It's a limited series. It is what it is. But so far, nice way to start it off. Really is. Mark Young, keep up the good work. Thank you, man. Thank you. I appreciate it as well. And to everybody on here, let's see, Rick Marone, you can't see me. Trying to catch it. My chat is jumping up over here right now. Hang on one second here. And again, Elizabeth Ricard, I appreciate you doing what you're doing, moderating along. And you guys are definitely putting it out there. I appreciate you shielding the public and taking an interest in doing that. Thank you. Thank you so much for that. Drew, yes, it's the Peep Show. It's a family show. It's a family show. All right, guys, just a few more minutes here. Let's see here, since we started just a little bit later. Chris Wilson, so good to very cool. Okay, when I have the money to support you, and I look forward to doing so, you are a beacon light, and I thank you. Dylan, I appreciate you, man. Thank you so much. Just the thought of you even considering that makes me feel really good. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. I'm not one to always there's a whole thing about begging for that type of thing. There's a perception, I guess, with that. All I'd like to do is kind of mention it and give you options. And if you wish to do it, you have options there. But I don't want to consider, I guess maybe begging is a strong word. But naturally, there's a way to organically put that out there for people that really enjoy what you do. And should you feel the need to do that, you have options. And that's the thing that I want you to have is options. But thank you. Thank you for that. I appreciate the kind words. Okay, if you can only eat real beef or Beyond Meat for the rest of your life, which would you choose? Unfortunately, I'd probably say real beef. I have nothing against the plant-based stuff. It's really good. But until they can firm up that texture just a little bit to make it feel a little bit more heartier, a little bit more like it's the actual thing, it really forces. I don't want to make it seem like it's like a refried bean type of consistency, but it doesn't have that chew to it that I think real beef just naturally has. So once we get to that point, I think it's going to be something special, personally for me anyway. Saber fan, you still in touch with KBD? Yes, every so often we do kind of chat on each other's stuff for sure. He's very busy doing his thing, definitely there. Ken over KBD Productions putting out some really awesome stuff as always. Drew, all I'm saying is give Peeps a chance. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. And I like how you keep it non-denominational by having a chick and a bunny. So you're not keeping anybody out there, Drew. I see your heart's in the right place right now. I really do. Buzz, enjoy the quick chat. Enjoy the weekend. I assume no chat next weekend due to your Disney day. See you next week. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. Oh, definitely. Philly Feet, big homie, good night. And by the way, Buzz, thanks again for that super chat donation again. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Philly Feet, thanks so much for jumping on as well. Remember the live stream where you shared chips with that guy in the parking lot? Yes, that was in the same park. I remember that. That was a lot of fun to do. That was a lot of fun to do. Big Mike, I see you have some decent merch in the back. Let's see. Do you play any Arkham games? Yes, I have them all. I played them all. Absolutely. Huge Batman fan. Huge Batman fan. Let's see. My chat is jumping up here. Hang on one second. Elizabeth Ricard, Ripley's Believe It or Not is not coming back. Is coming back with Bruce Campbell. Yes, I saw that. I saw that. And I heard he's actually voicing a new video game, I believe, as well as Ash, obviously, because he is definitely that. Good stuff that's in there, too. Outlaw, let's see. How's it going, man? Great to see you on here. Call me crazy. I reviewed and tried the Lester's Fixings Bacon Soda. Totally disgusting. You know what? I think I did that way back in the day. That may have been one of the videos when I got married that I put out. I think it was a bacon soda or a ranch soda, one of those Lester's Fixing sodas. Take a look at my playlist. Do a search for that. Peep This Out, Lester's Fixings or something, and see what comes up. I think it was the bacon one. But yeah, I'm going to have to check out and see what you thought of that one. I remember, I think the video when I did that, it's either the Martian soda, bacon soda, one of those two. I think both, actually. I think I had an effect where missiles were launching at me and blowing me up because it was so nasty. I was blown away by how gross it was. So I can appreciate how yours went, and that's what you're already telling me. Yes, it's crazy you reviewed that, Outlaws, definitely. Take a look at what Mike has to say about that. Let's see. TR47, I have the R-rated cut of Swamp Thing with the nudity. Is that the one from the movie from back then? And yes, I'm going to see the new Child's Play for sure, Derek, of course. How could I not? Even though the original creator really has nothing to do with it. Mark Hamill is voicing it, so I definitely want to check it out. I'm actually more interested to see the proposed TV show with the original creator as well of doing that. So that's more of a continuation of that storyline. This new Chucky is more of like the millennial version where they have apps and it's like one of these types of self-aware dolls. I don't know how they're going to make it what it is, but we'll have to see. But I'm curious to see how it is. Jizzle Collins, have you ever met anybody famous? Yes, I have actually met some people famous. Anthony Michael Hall from Weird Science back in the day, also NYPD Blue. He was also in The Dark Knight, played a newscaster commentary guy there. Bill Murray back in the day as well. It's the only thing I could think of offhand, like quickly. Those two. If I think of anybody else, I'll let you know, but nothing that's jumping out at me otherwise. Let's see. Going down the line here, guys, we got another 3 minutes left here right now as I'm going to start winding it down. I just wanted to say thank you guys for jumping on here right now. TR47, Adrienne Barbeau made them remove it. I can understand why. If you have a cut of it, that's not exactly what she would have wanted you to see for obvious reasons. Dylan, best non-Joker Batman villain. Well, Catwoman is an anti-hero now, considering at the same time. I would probably say Penguin, honestly. The classic one, Two-Face, any of those. Really, I think Batman has probably one of the best rogues galleries out of all the comic book characters out there, the most recognizable, I think, and they're unmistakable. So I'd probably say either Penguin, Catwoman, Two-Face, Clayface, maybe. Right now, currently in the comic books, it's actually Arkham Knight, which is actually, spoiler alert, the daughter of Arkham Asylum's creator, so to speak. So who knows? We'll have to see. But some of the classic stuff, probably Penguin, Catwoman, and Two-Face, one of those there. I know you just said one, but I'm going to give you the trio. Let's see. My brother tried to get me to try the grass one. I had to go check that out. Yeah, no bueno. If it's the Lester's Fixing stuff, no bueno on that. I saw Drew, you replied to me, bacon soda. So going down the line, it's got to go to work time to reply. Lester's Fixing anything cool. Take a look and see what you thought of that one there, Outlaw, for sure. See what's going on with Lester's Fixings in there. Let's see. Going down the line. Ian meets someone famous every time he looks in the mirror. Elizabeth Ricard. Oh, you're too kind. You're too sweet. I appreciate that. It's just little old me. Let's see. Hendrix left. Hello from Burbank. Not too far from where I'm at, man. Great to see you on here right now. Thank you so much for jumping on as we're about to round it out and close this one out here. Dylan, great choices. I love the animated series as a kid. I've always liked Penguin in that show. Yes, the animated series is always awesome. And it did come out, I believe, last fall on Blu-ray with a whole bunch of extras. Really, really good stuff. Really, really good stuff. Larry Nguyen, do you have an In-N-Out hat? Why, yes, I do. It is right there. There it is. I actually asked for that specifically a while back, and that's what they gave me. And that's the one that they wear right over there. Well, guys, I wanted to say thank you once again for jumping on, to each and every one of you guys, for everyone who has contributed on Super Chat here, as well for donations for the channel, as well as anything on PayPal, which I'll see you guys are, again, going to find your names in the description box down below. If you're catching this on the replay, you already know that because I've mentioned it earlier. This was a lot of fun checking out for the 4th time, returning here, the Taco Bell Nacho Fries with the cheese to go with it here. Something kind of fun. And, of course, reliving a little bit of the past, so to speak, with the Whopper Donut here on National Donut Day, if anything, along with a little slider that I came with right over here. When I grow up, I want to be a Whopper, which was really, really cool. Golden spoons are called Nacho Lies. That is hilarious right there. That is hilarious. So good times with everybody here tonight, guys. I appreciate you. I look forward to seeing you guys more often than not when I can on Fridays, and really just having a blast and just forgetting about what's going on in the world, what's going on with all of us individually. And just zoning out for a little bit. Lots of great content creators here in the community. Drew's Food Reviews pumping out a lot of content on the daily, live streaming on top of it. We have Whitfield's Food Reviews doing his thing over there as well. It's been a minute since I've seen a live stream in effect with them, but I definitely recommend Whitfield's Food Review just in general, just because they have a lot of really great content, a lot of copycat recipe, a lot of fast food stuff in there as well. Critically is Japan, Paul over in that area of the world, literally in Japan doing his thing. As well, Sarah Star Vlogs and Reviews, and I'm throwing this out here right now in case any of you guys are watching this on the replay. It's all about making sure we do whatever we can to pump out as much as we can for the community, and it really, what we do does make a difference to a lot of people out there in some way, shape, or form, no matter who it is. Outlaws Generation also jumping in there, not to be left out there in the chat here, as you know. But really, really great stuff. Let's see here. Dylan, sure is a lot of fun. Love chilling in these Friday night streams. Feel a lot better. Thank you, man. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. New reviews coming out early this coming week. Gonna try and maybe do a little bit of extra filming, possibly on Sunday. But you'll probably see the next review either Monday or Tuesday, depending. I got to take a look and see how these last three I've been doing so far in there as well. But I appreciate you guys jumping on. Jackie Hero Food Reviews, thank you so much for also being one of my patrons too. I greatly appreciate you, Jackie. Thank you so much for doing that. And to all the other guys and girls and gals and boys and girls and everybody else watching me right now here in the chat, thanks so much for jumping on and spending a little bit of your Friday evening for me. On June 7th, which it's crazy to think, guys, we're already coming up on the halfway point of the month in about a week. It's crazy how quickly this year is moving here right now. And incidentally, Jackie Hero Food Reviews, jump on over as well. Great content there as well. She has a review, which I want to go back and rewatch, on the Chachos, which is that KFC nachos situation. Basically, I don't want to ruin what it is, but if it's KFC and it's supposed to be nachos, we'll just leave it at that. So you can check it out and see. It's Dwago. Let's see, what did you review? The nacho fries we revisited slightly, so you'll be able to catch the replay and check that in there as well. Yes, I saw TR47. Ken just did recently the Chachos as well. I got to take a look and see his thoughts on that for sure in there too. So we'll have to get back and see what's going on with that. If that comes out here in the U.S., I think that'd be interesting for sure. And yes, Jackie, you were the first I saw that from. So for sure, jumping over to Jackie Hero Food Reviews and take a look. A lot of great content and a lot of stuff you can't see in the States because we just don't have it here. So it is what it is. So let's see here. Going down the line, I think we've got everybody in here. To everybody in the chat here right now, guys, thank you so much for jumping on. Elizabeth Ricard, KFC Thailand has just fried chicken shins. Really? I don't even know what that is. That's crazy. Birthday in 10 days, Ed Keaton on the 17th. I'm going to be able to try and get to you before then there, but just in case, happy early birthday to you. Happy early birthday to you. Happy early birthday to Ed Keaton. Happy early birthday to you. June 17th. I think, when did Batman, let's see, June 17th, I have a Batman Begins poster that was when Batman Begins came out, I think in 2005. That's crazy to actually see that there. 2005. Good times, guys. Good times. Okay, guys, with that, it's Ian K closing out the live stream officially for June 7th, 2019. I appreciate you guys jumping on. Like I always say, I've got brand new content every single week here on my channel, so stay tuned for the next review coming real soon. In the meantime, stay frosty. Again, the replay tomorrow before 12 p.m. I'll try and shoot for around that time, maybe a little earlier. And you guys will have some stuff to relive in this one. I can't wait to watch it back and see how everything was looking and sounding. And so far, it looks pretty clean, at least from what I'm looking at here. So, so far, so good. Guys, enjoy your weekend. Definitely take a look at what movies are going to be coming out. Have a good one. And we will definitely talk on the next stream here. Again, the next review, most likely on Monday or Tuesday. But the replay tomorrow around noon o'clock, we'll say, around there as well. So, guys, stay frosty again to everybody here. All my amazing mods from Drew, Sarah, Elizabeth, and jumping on there. And Freddie, by the way, Freddie Foodie King didn't make it on tonight, but he is also a mod as well. So I was hoping he would jump on so you can see the little wrench next to his name, but it's all good. Send the message out to him, will you, if you jump on any of his reviews there for sure. Yes, Larry Nguyen, we out. We will definitely talk soon. Dylan, you stay frosty as well. And we will definitely talk to you soon. Glad I can sing for you, Ed. I appreciate you very much. And all of you guys jumping on here right now. David P., thanks so much for jumping on as well. All of you guys, huge homie hugs coming out. I'm just gushing with adulation. You guys are just all awesome tonight. So, Jency Molina, no worries. You'll be able to relive the stream. And we will definitely talk to you here on the next one. So, guys, have a great weekend. And again, one last time, stay frosty. See ya.